laboratory session. This is the simple LAN connection. So allow me to demonstrate. This is the platform that we'll be using. We will be simulating using the packet tracer. Okay, we have, for example, we have PC here. Okay, and then we have another PC. Then a switch, for example. Okay. So we will be now connecting a simple one. First, maybe we can interconnect. We can use this connection. For example, this is the cables that can be selected. Okay, for a computer to computer, it is a crossover. Now, how to connect it manually? Connect the pass Ethernet 0, then pass Ethernet 0. So that is an example of interconnection. Now, if we will click the PC, if we zoom in, this is the external or the hardware or the how does the CP looks like. Now, this is the how we zoom in. Now, for the desktop, we have the IP configuration. For example, I can write 192.168.1.10. That is an IP address. Now, this is how does the subnet mask looks like. I will be discussing in the next meeting about the relationship of the subnet mask and the IPv4 or the IP address. Now, this is the default gateway, but later we'll be discussing it if we will be in the routing part. Okay, so now I connected here, and as well as we can use the desktop IP configuration. For example, you cannot use same IP if you are interconnected to each other. So we can use 192.168.1.20, for example. But we cannot use 1.10 because that 10 has already been configured in the PC1. Now, how can we know, how can we make sure that it is working? Maybe we can uh, click the command prompt. Let's say we need to type ping 192.168.1.20. That is this is the IP of the other one. So if we click that, this signifies there is a latency or a connection between the two. Because if not, it will write request time error or host unreachable. So now, this is a point to point. Now, what is the function of the switch? If we are interconnecting multiple devices, for example, I will be connecting uh, two PCs. Okay, I will be removing this. To remove, by the way, you can click here and then cut it, then back. Now, we will be interconnecting, let's say, for example, this one. Okay, we just use three PCs. Okay, so we have PC0, PC1, then PC2. Now, by the way, if you want automatic connection, but if a PC2 switch this across a straight through cable, straight through is this one. So to manual connect, fast Ethernet, then this is the switch. Imagine this, guys. If I will click the switch. This is the switch. Now you can see it in your laboratory or in a computer. Let's say there are computer shops or something, or in classroom you can find a switch. So it is simulated. We have 24 ports here. Now as we connect individually, we can now interconnect. Okay. Now what I'm using, guys, is a what do you call this? Uh let me what do you call this? Reconnect again. But this time I will be connecting manual. Okay, or automated. Just put this one, the lightning symbol, and it will be automatically connected. That the cable that it designated for it. Another example, I will connect another server here. Okay, a server. Okay, then I will be connecting here. I will just use this one if I don't know the connection or the right cable. So that would be what will be connected. So now, let's try to connect inter each other. We already put this one, PC0 and PC1. We already have this one. So now we will be interconnecting another one. Maybe it must be, let's say, I will be connecting 192.168.1.30. So subnet mask will be automatically encoded there. Then this is the server. For example, this is the web. You can change the name. This is the web server. Now, for the local area network, this is a local area network, by the way. Connection of devices in a small geographical area. And this is already example of a star topology. Are you familiar with the star topology? You are using a central node. In this case, I'm using a switch. So topology is how you design the local area network. Now, let's say we need to configure some of the server. For example, I will be writing 192.168.1.40. Okay, so now the server is now connected. Okay, now, since we do not have the DNS yet, I will be discussing it in the next, maybe in the next topic. We will be discussing the meaning or the function of the DNS server. But for the meantime, we will be using interconnect the web page, because if we will click it, this is the physical part of the server, the zoom in, then the configuration, the desktop. So we already know the IP configuration. But in the services, these are the services: HTTP, DHCP, domain name. So we will be focusing on the HTTP. So we can create a website here if you're familiar. For example, in this part, hello world. Let's say, hello world or hello future university. Okay, we can see, if you're familiar with the HTML, simply as that, you can apply that here, the same here. Okay, override. So now, since we already type, imagine that is the web page, and we want to access, use the web browser. Okay, the web browser here. Okay, this is the web browser. Okay, I will be typing I cannot write the www dot because I don't have the domain name yet. But I can type the IP address 192.168.1.40. That 40 is the website or the IP address that we use. Now, if we click that, then take the small page. This is what I type. So imagine if you will create a complex website, so you can access. That's how we simulate. So for the next meeting, we will be discussing the domain name. Okay, but for now, we already know that it's LAN. Okay, we can also command prompt. We can also ping other, let's say ping 192.168.1.10. So this is interconnected. So meaning to say, all of these devices are connected now. And it is called the local area network. Okay, so any question? Let me stop the recording.